Hello, Gray Dog here with you again, talking about quite a gimmick that's out there. I want you to be wary of this one. It's the recruiting pyramid. Um, there's not a lot of companies that are offering this that are involved in it, but it's a trap that you want to be aware of so that you don't make the mistake of falling into it. Let me talk with you about it being a diversion from real estate and how that happens. Recruiting pyramids are actually multi-level marketing gimmicks, and this started back in the I don't know late 50s. Company by the name of Amway selling detergent, and then you had Herbalife selling vitamins. They're multi-level marketing companies out there in different arenas, but there's a handful in our industry of real estate that are offering it. Fortunately, it's just a handful. The reason being it doesn't work. It is a gimmick, but let's talk about it for a second. Recognize this when it comes to multi-level marketing in the recruiting pyramid. It's not real estate. You're getting a license to list and sell real estate, but recruiting is not real estate. It's a diversion. It's a gimmick, and it's going to distract you from where your focus needs to be, making money by helping sellers and buyers to sell and purchase real estate. It's bright and shiny, and they count on that. Now, let me talk with you about the bright and shiny for just a second. There are some facts that you need to be aware of. We'll give you two of them. It's much harder than it sounds. Oh, recruiting. Oh, all you got to do is get these agents under you, and then you're going to make money off of the closings that they make. Sounds real good. It's hard. Ask yourself this: why would an agent want to join? Now, those companies that are offering it, they've got commission splits. And an agent that is looking at this, particularly if they're coming in new and they go, well, I go to a commission split company, I give them part of my commission that they didn't earn, or I keep 100% of it. If I don't, duh, why would they want to go do that? To become a recruiter? Not so much. So, no, they don't join. Recruiting it's much harder than it sounds. Ask yourself this: what kind of production would they have to do? Because you don't get paid just because they're coming in. You get paid off the production that they do once they're in. And folks who are distracted by this, usually they don't have any closings, or if they do, they're minimal. They might do one a year or something. It's just not um, financially a sound concept. Listing and selling real estate is much easier than the recruiting pyramid. So don't get distracted by that. These people that you're helping to buy and sell real estate, they have a need. The ones you're talking to about trying to get them into your pyramid, they don't have a need, no interest. You're trying to go out of your way. It's something that you didn't learn about, you didn't train for, you actually find out you don't want. But it's that distraction. If you focus on listing and selling, helping buyers and sellers, these folks have a need, and that increases the odds of you being able to help them satisfy that need. Let me give you five recruiting pyramid questions. If you're talking in an interview with a company that is offering this fantastic gimmick, let's ask them some questions. First question: how much override do I get per recruit? Because that's how it works. When you get somebody in on, they call it a downline. They're under you, and your first level is, of course, called level one. You'll get X amount of what they generate. Now, you need to ask this question for clarification. Is it a dollar amount? Is it a percentage amount? Is it a percentage of what? Is it the agent's amount or the company amount that the company keeps? If they're keeping 20 or 30%, is it a portion of that money, or is it a percentage of the whole commission that the agent generates? What's the percentage? Where's it coming from? Second question: how many recruits required per level? Because I'll tell you, this is a big surprise for the folks that fall for this gimmick. You got to get something like 15 people in your first level before you're ever eligible to learn from or earn, I'm sorry, from the second level. And they'll have different amounts that you can earn from different levels. It graduates because everybody's making money on people below them. Problem is, nobody's got anybody below them. This thing's a gimmick, doesn't work well. Oh, sure, they're going to have one or two people, and most likely they're not going to be in their office. It'll be from the national company saying, oh, look at these people making these tens of thousands of dollars in the recruiting. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Ask them this: what happens if I leave the company? I can help you out. You get bupkis. You're done. All that work and time that you put in trying to recruit people to make money off of, found out that, gee, this ain't working so swell, I'm not making any money. If you were to make some, you leave it behind. Ask them this one. How many agents in the company right now are past your level 1? They won't want to answer this because it's not a pretty answer. Well, it's pretty ugly, but go ahead and ask them anyway. And then finally, ask them, what's the average amount earned per agent in your office? These are serious questions. If somebody's dangling this bright and shiny out there in front of you, you have the right and you definitely should ask these questions. So did you get into real estate to list and sell real estate or to recruit? That's what you need to ask yourself with. Don't be distracted. Beware the recruiting pyramid gimmick. It's just bright and shiny, but it's not a future for you. All right, watch for me on my next video. I'm going to talk with something that most brokerages are not going to discuss with you. Even if you bring it up, they're going to gloss over it. But fact is, by law and rules now, buyers are responsible for paying their agent, not the seller. And there are agents and companies out there that are unfortunately misleading them by maybe lying by omission or whatever. But the fact is, if you're going to get paid and you're representing a buyer, that buyer is responsible for paying you. And the sellers out there, they've got an attitude on it. I'll tell you about that in the next video. So don't miss that one. Join me on it. It'll be coming real soon. Bye for now.